All right, well, hey, you know what? It's time for me to put on my apron.
Get to work.
Not because I'm cooking, but because I'm about to eat barbecue and, well, it might not be very ladylike, so. Y'all welcome Jack, yes, the Jack Timmons from Jack's Barbecue, the founder and the only man that makes brisket the way I like it. Yes, I said it. But you also are opening up a new place on the Eastside, and all I can say, though, is I'm just focusing on the brisket. Oh, my gosh. All right. I'm so excited to cook with you. Tell us first real quick about the place on the Eastside.
Well, first let's have a toast.
Oh, yes, let's have a toast.
Place on the Eastside. This is our smoked old-fashioned cocktail. And when you have a hammer, everything's a nail, and we've got a smoker, we smoke everything. So we smoke oranges, you can see down there.
Yep.
In our pit, we smoke brown sugar and cook it down to a simple syrup. It comes out like a caramel molasses. That in there with a little whiskey and bitters, and cheers.
Cheers to you.
Love
Oh,
that
that's
drink.
delicious. Oh my gosh, that's good. And you use that simple syrup in a couple of cocktails over at Jack's.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite ones.
Sweet tea with Tito's vodka.
Y'all know what my drink is, don't you? Okay. All right, so let's get started. What are we making today?
So we're going to make beef rib tacos, but first I just want to show you how gorgeous this
You're
brisket
just trying to
turned
make
out.
me drool on
I
television.
mean, look at that. Look at that.
Okay, will you tell the folks what about the red ring around the edge?
Yeah,
how
that's
important that is?
Yeah, that's the smoke ring, and you get that from nitrogen oxide gases coming off of a clean burning wood fire. And so you have to smoke the briskets for about 6 to 8 hours to get that ring going. The funny thing about it is the color of it depends on the temperature of the brisket when you put it in the smoker. If you put it in cold, like if you take it out of the refrigerator, trim it, salt, pepper, put it in the smoker, you get a bright red ring. If you let it get to room temperature and you put it in, you get a brown smoke
So you
ring.
want it cold when it goes in if you
Right.
want that red ring.
Right.
Okay, y'all hear that? When you're cooking up your Traegers this weekend.
And I got to give you a little bite. Just
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
Make sure it's yummy.
I'll make sure it's not poisonous, y'all.
There you
Oh, you
go.
know I want that burn in right there, actually.
Oh, now we're talking. And this is the flat, or the lean part of the brisket.
Oh my
This
God.
is the point. And you cut it at a different angle. So you cut it at this angle like that, and you can see how rich that is.
Oh, so
And
it
have a little
depends
bite
on
of
which
that.
way you cut it, too.
Right, you have to cut it against the grain. Can you have 2 pieces of brisket
Well, I
one
was
day?
going to say, I mean, I do need any news. I like it lean, too. All right. I gotta get to making things because I'm wasting time talking about your brisket.
All right, so we're going to make a beef rib taco.
Okay.
And this, you can see the bone just fell off of this beef rib. These are ribs 6, 7, and 8 in the belly of a big steer.
Okay.
Right here, the first 5 ribs are called chuck ribs. These are the most succulent cuts of meat on the whole steer. They're quite amazing. They're hard to find in retail. If you go to your local butcher, though,
Yeah, are you ever gonna get something like this?
you have to ask for the A123 cut, and they'll custom order it for you.
All right.
But you can see how tender that is. I'm just going to
Oh,
take
look at that. It's like Fred Flintstone walked in here right now.
This is called the Flintstone rib, and you can see with the way we serve these at the restaurant is that's one rib that goes on your plate like that.
That's all you need for dinner.
That's all you need. But we're going to make tacos today.
Okay. All right.
So with a chimichurri sauce.
All right, you want me to start cooking?
I want you to start chopping some cilantro.
Okay, I
And
can do that.
chimichurri.
Just here?
Yep. Got your
right.
knife, just pick some off.
All right, I'll just
fresh
do
out
that.
of the garden.
This is cute. I like how you have this right here.
You know?
Okay. So I'm making up so chimichurri sauce is Argentinian.
Right.
And it is something that is, I love chimichurri sauce on meat. And you know, Argentina, they love their meat. So is that kind of where you got the inspiration?
It totally was. We did this at Burning Beast, which was an event that Tamara Murphy used to do. All these restaurants got together, and she'd give them a piece of meat and a pile of wood and say, go and you cook all night long. And we tried
Burning
this.
Beast, I love it.
We actually won the contest. But
Shocker.
Yeah. Next year she gave us chicken. Like, okay, show off. Let's see what you can do with this.
Oh.
But chimichurri is typically this with oregano, parsley, and olive oil and a little vinegar. We've added cilantro, and we've added red bell pepper, and we've added onion.
All right. So do I add this here? Okay.
Throw it in there.
All right.
And then just grab this. We also have a little cumin.
All right.
Throw all that in there.
All right.
And the garlic and the salt.
All right.
And you can just start grabbing
Just
about
bits
half of all that and throw it in there, and we'll add a little olive oil and vinegar and toss it all up.
All right. Well, we only have about a minute left. I realize I went on and on about the brisket. So I'll add all this and start making it, but kind of go through the tacos with me.
Yeah, so we put the beef rib on there with the chimichurri, and it comes out perfectly. And we serve this at our new restaurant in Redmond. It's actually on the border of Bellevue and Redmond on Bell Red Road. And it's more of a family restaurant. We do fried chicken, fried catfish, we do steaks,
love that.
we do hamburgers, and all of our barbecue. You can see our fried chicken over here in the corner. That's super delicious. Fresh, never frozen tenders.
I have to say, I'm just eyeballing your chimichurri right now. I hope I don't ruin it. I have to say, most of your restaurants are very family friendly. I like going to the one in Soto and getting a giant tray of meat.
Yeah, the picnic platter.
Yes, that's what it's called.
We'll be 10 years old this
10 years?
September, and we're going to have a big party, an anniversary party, and maybe we'll see you there.
Oh, I think you will. I think you will see me there.
Perfect.
All right. Is that good? Did I do an okay job?
That looks perfect. Just throw a little on there.
Okay. And then boom, that's it?
That's it.
I like the simplicity of it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the meat is so good.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm
beyond
gonna eat
delicious.
This meat right here, right this out of that.
So there you go. There's your most gorgeous taco in the world.
Oh my gosh, that rib is amazing.
It's shockingly delicious.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's the
gosh.
best cut of meat on a steer, I think. So.
Oh, I agree. I agree with anything you cook me. Thank you so much, Jack.
My
It's so
pleasure.
good to see you. Oh, 10 years. I can't believe it. I feel like I've been with you all this time. But by the way, this is a delicious way to end the show. So I thank you for coming. And thank you for spending time with us today. You can check our website for more content. You can always send us an email and share your thoughts. But most important, get out there and enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.